Okay, so now I'm back for round two. The first video that I did was based on the Captain Morgan Busch Light, uh, where you mix them 50-50 and they supposed to taste like chocolate milk. Well, I got news for you. It did not taste like chocolate milk. Not even close. Um, but again, the Captain Morgan that I used in that one was the 100 proof. And so some of the thinking was the 100 proof, being that it was higher in alcohol, was less sweet. And, that would be true. So this time I got just the standard Captain Morgan. And this is just the cheaper bottle, and it's only 70 proof. So that's the bottom of the rung, at least that was there. So decided I'm going to give it another shot. Now, one thing that I'm going to do different this time, because last time I used Busch Light, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and what was it, Miller 64? Yeah. And Hoegaarden. And, well, there's no sense in even trying the Hoegaarden again, because that just tasted absolutely horrible with Captain Morgan. I'm not going to waste my Hoegaarden on that. So, this time, we're going to have three. And so I've got the Captain Morgans. I've got the Busch Light. This time we're going with Coors Light. And, of course, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And the last time, the one that tasted the most remotely close to chocolate milk was the Pabst Blue Ribbon. So I'm going to give it another shot. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 50-50 of each. And so I'll go ahead and hit the Captain Morgan's first. And we'll go half and half. All right, there's half of that. There's half of that. And there's half of that. Wow, those are exactly half. So, Captain Morgan's. And let's see if I don't make a mess like it did this time. So, number one, this one here, is going to be the Busch Light. Let me get that. There's the Busch Light. So we'll go ahead and crack it. And no, I'm not going to waste any of this, because when I'm done, I'm having a fire night, and I'm going to polish all of these off. I don't know about the whole Captain Morgan's, but I've got other whiskeys that I'm going to partake in. But anyhow, here's the Busch Light. All right, filled to the rim. Busch. Second one is going to be the Coors Light. And here we go. Top you off. And there you are. Now, the last time, again, the one that tasted the most like it, most people don't like it, but I actually like PBR. But it tasted the closest. So that will be number three. All right, so there we go. And I'm going to kind of set these. Here's what I'll do. I'll do it just like the TV, or like the shows. And there you go. So, I'll spread it out a little bit. So now we're going to go for the Busch Light. And we'll see if it tastes like chocolate milk. Here we go. Bottoms up. I got to admit that nothing like chocolate milk still, but it doesn't taste as bad as it did last time. It's sweeter because there's less alcohol. So we'll try the Coors Light. And bottoms up. Again, it just tastes like rum with beer. But I'm also going to do what I did the last time too. So, but first we'll do the PBR one. And then, again, these were 50-50. And so far, not even close to chocolate milk. So I will do more of the, because I took about half of each. So bam, we'll add more of the beer and see if that makes it taste any different. Because adding more of the rum, these mainly taste like rum, just with a little bit of fizz. So anyhow, this is the PBR one. And again, of the three, if I was to be like, hey, I got to drink that, it's the PBR one. So anyhow, we will top them back off. Here, put them behind. I will top these back off now just with the beer. Don't go over. Stay. Okay. And the Coors Light. Stay. And the PBR. Perfect. Now again, I want to emphasize, on YouTube and TikTok or whatever, you know, I saw these videos on, they did a 50-50. Drank it and they were just like, oh my God, it's just like chocolate milk. And thus far, I don't know what chocolate milk that you guys are drinking, but this doesn't taste anything like it. But we'll give it another shot. This is the Busch Light. So here, I'll advertise them like that. And I'll take the whole shot. No. I'm sorry. That one's, it's just, it tastes like rum and beer. And Busch Light is a pretty crappy beer anyhow. Early in, you know, band practices way back in the 90s, we used to drink Busch Light because it was cheap. My taste has grown since then, so this is crap. But I'm not going to waste it. I will drink it. All right, so now the Coors Light and the whole thing. I'm going to take the whole shot. So I'm not tasting it. That one's a dud. But I will say the Busch Light actually tastes better than the Coors Light. Though the beers by themselves, Coors Light's better than Busch Light. But I'm not a light beer drinker anyhow. So my favorite garage beer was always PBR. It's cheap and it's only good cold. It gets nasty as fuck warm or even slightly less chilled. But we'll take the whole shot. And here we go. And just like the last time, that if I was to say something tastes the most chocolatey, sorry guys, it's PBR. But, you know, let me reiterate, this does not taste like chocolate milk. Unless you have a rancid cow, it does not taste like chocolate milk. It is something I would probably drink, maybe. But no. So, if you saw my first one said, myth busted. And so then everybody was telling me, oh, no, it's because you use the 100 proof. You use the 100 proof. You know, and that holds a little bit of weight. So I went with the standard stuff that you would get at any quick stop or something. And, you know, the 100 proof takes a lot less for you to get lit on. This will probably take the whole fifth. But Captain Morgan's Spiced Rum and Busch Light, no. Captain Morgan's and Coors Light or the Miller 64 that I used last time, no. Captain Morgan's and PBR, no. Myth busted. So whoever made the videos, if I'm missing something, let me know. But otherwise, I'd just say your taste sucks. I'm going to have real whiskey now. And I am out.